And right now, somebody's calling in and asking about, hey, with looking at the bloaters, do you think they're going to do CGI for the Thing in Fantastic Four? Check it out.
Hey, Gio and crew, this is Drew in Arkansas. I got a question for you about Fantastic Four. Now that we've seen the way that The Last of Us handled the effects on the bloater, do you think Fantastic Four will use practical for the Thing, like Michael Chiklis, or CGI, like what they did with Jamie Bell, or a combination of both? Thanks, and bring on the filthy.
All right, thanks a lot for calling that in, Drew. And it's funny that you did, because I think we kind of touched on this a little bit the other day. I think it was during one of our taking viewer questions, things that sort of came up. Look, it's a really great question. I, like a lot of people, when they showed that picture got released of the person in the bloater costume and be a production assistant there with them helping him out and stuff like that, we were all like, wait, what? Now, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I believe in The Last of Us when the bloater, I do believe there was some CGI, some practical. I don't know that it was all practical, because some of the stuff did look quite, but maybe I'm wrong about that. So let's look at the Thing. The Thing is interesting because you're right. They did do the Thing in a practical physical costume before. A couple of times. Going back to the one that we shall never speak about. And again, Michael Chiklis, which, by the way, I don't care. I like Michael Chiklis as the Thing.
I did too.
I did. I like Michael Chiklis as the Thing, and like Chris Evans as Johnny Storm. I may not have liked the movies overall, but I like them. And there he is in the costume. Now, if you want to, though, have a more fantastical Thing, there's just not a way to do it in a practical sense. At least there's not a way to do it in a practical sense that will come anywhere close to looking as good as you could do it in CGI. Because say what you want about the most recent Fox Fantastic Four movie. I think the way they scaled Thing and the size of him and the design of the character, I thought was actually quite good. I thought it looked quite wonderful. And I really think they're going to go more that route. I think they're going to kind of Hulk the Thing. I don't think you're going to see the Thing as a human-sized guy who just happens to be big and covered in rocks. I think they're going to go for a 8-foot-tall sort of thing. And if you're going to do that, then you're going to have to Jar Jar Binks it. You're going to have an actor on stage with the little balls on him and all that kind of stuff, and they'll go with that. But, I mean, listen, that doesn't take away from the possibility that there could be an opportunity for more intimate close-up shots, maybe doing some practice. We've seen that happening more and more lately, right? Where they will cut back and forth between a CGI shot and then for the closer, more intimate shots, maybe a practical effect, a practical puppet, practical makeup, whatever. So it'll probably be a mix of the two, but I'm telling you, I still kind of feel like it will, for at least the majority, be CGI. Chris, we've been talking about this a lot, especially now with something like The Last of Us coming out and doing such a great job with practical makeup visual effects. Do you think, as we're looking forward to Fantastic Four, when we finally get this Ben Grimm, the Thing, on screen again, a new iteration, are they going to try more practical? They're going to stick with CGI. What do you think?
Third time's the charm, hopefully. We're going to be like old El Paso salsa. Why not both? Why can't you do both things? We've seen it with The Last of Us, and we've seen it with Stranger Things. You have practical makeup, and then you enhance it with CGI. And I think that's the way to go. You get the best of both worlds. It's a Hannah Montana situation. So just do both well, and have a really great makeup team. And Marvel works with really incredible people. My friend Kimberly Graysick has worked on Doctor Strange, and she does phenomenal makeup, and I believe they'd be able to do something really cool, and they could just enhance everything with a bit of CGI.
Rob, what do you think? What's the best way for them to go here with Ben Grimm?
Well, the picture that we just had up, I think with the Thing, the Michael Chiklis version of the Thing basically had human proportions.
Yes.
And I think,
exaggerated, but yeah, human proportions.
The Thing fights the Hulk in the comics. I think, and they've got such great, there's your, they're even going to go more extreme than that, I think. I think it's going to be.
Tell me if you want. I actually don't mind the design.
No, I don't either. I think that they're going to go all CG, but motion capture, the same way they've done the Hulk, the same way they've done Thanos. They have a workflow already. They know exactly how to do it. And I think that that's probably for Marvel, because they're going to have to change his proportions and make the Thing look significantly larger than a human male. And I think the only way to do that, but that's not to say they might do some kind of But I mean, even facial close-ups, they're so good at doing that now with the Hulk and with
Look at the Na'vi and Avatar.
and
stuff like that.
Thanos was even. They got way close to his face, and it was incredible. So it's going to definitely be motion capture. I think it'll be motion capture, so it'll be physical, a real man acting. The actor will be acting, but they'll use CG enhancement ultimately.
All right, guys. The question is for you. We got a Fantastic Four movie coming up. At least they keep saying that. And how are they going to approach Ben Grimm, The Thing? Do you think they'll go more of the Michael Chiklis, the bloater route with some practical effects? There's been some success there. Or do you think they'll go more with the CGI route, Thanos, Hulk, where it can look incredible too? Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, the Black Tux. It's time we had the talk. You know the one I'm talking about, the one that ends in the 3-letter word. I'm talking about a tux. And when you need a tux, the best place to go to get one is the Black Tux. The Black Tux makes it super easy to get an on-trend, top-quality, guaranteed to fit tux without ever needing to leave your house. So here's how it works. Take the Black Tux Fit Quiz, pick the style you want to wear, and boom, your tux is delivered to your door 10 days before the day you need it. That's plenty of time to try it on and make sure it wears you well. And hey, if the fit's not quite right, say hello to the Black Tux Fit Guarantee. Order a better size within a day or two of receiving the less than great fitting one, and they'll send another one right away at no extra cost. Their expert fit specialists will help you find the perfect style tux or suit and make sure it fits just right. Listen, I've been dubious in the past about online sites or apps that say they can get your measurements, but the Fit Quiz with the Black Tux works great. And man, I wish I had had these guys for so many events I've attended over the years. So rent or buy, the Black Tux is the best place to go when you need a tuxedo for a wedding or a special night. And right now, when you go to theblacktux.com/Campea and use the code Campea, you'll save $20 off your order. That's THEBLACKTUX.com/Campea, code Campea to save $20.